What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm and do not forget to subscribe. So we are back with another Volted updates, our daily dose of Volt. Just letting y'all know the Volt army is not done. So we're going to take a look at what vechain has been doing over the past few days on the social side of things. So first post, we're going to start off with, my post here, saying still Volt the Las Vegas streets. As y'all can see here, we still out here in traffic representing for the Volt army. So salute to everybody a part of the Volt army and everybody for rocking with me. Now let's keep going. We got Ava says your time is now. If you know you'll vote. We have been trading sideways, holding steady for a while. It is of my belief that only the strongest minds and hands remain. This is an excellent time to get voted. So he's basically saying that he believes that we are near that bottom. We're near the price where only the true Volt army remains. The people who were here for the short-term gains and whatnot, they most likely jumped off the ship already. So if you enter, if you're new to the Volt army, entering at this level is a good support area to, jump in at. So also, Vatoshi says, Volt looking like an ECG before a Volted sprint. Also, we got Ladybug. Shout out to Ladybug. Make sure y'all go show her some love and give her a follow. Says, join us for some early morning Volt vibes. Let's talk about the updates and much more. So, VDSC, VoltiCard, VoltiEco, and VoltiChange. Also, we got Vatoshi says, glad to welcome BVE token to the Volted ecosystem. After adding the VoltiChange widget to their website, they will now be burning their supply every time people buy using that Volt widget. So shout out to the BVE community. I think that's Bitcoin versus ETH. Shout out to them. I definitely want to check that out. Let's see how many followers they have right now. Okay, only 66 followers. So this is a new project. Might be very early for that one though. Not financial advice, but connect some dots. So also Vatoshi says more people, more volume, more burns, more voltage. It's coming and no one will be able to stop it. Think about that. Once, we're getting closer to that Bitcoin halving, I think we might start to see the markets heat up. And as more people flood in, there's more volume because there's more money coming in. And at the same time, think about if people are using VoltiChange. That's just going to equal more burns for their project as well as our project. So also shout out to Jay Stan says round 2 with the VoltiCard getting gas. Can't stop, won't stop. VoltiCard, Visa, DeFi. So take a look at that. You see them dropping that 93 in there. Okay, we see you. Representing with the vechain gold card, man. Salute to Jay. Also, Vatoshi says 1 year from now, what Volted tool will be used the most and why? That's a good question. Let's see what some of the people have to say about that. Pablo, shout out to Pablo. He says Volt. Sandy says VoltiCard. Boss Fam says VoltiCard. Nico says VoltiCard. Dax says I agree. Gigi says check GM. Omar says VoltiChange the burns and the benefits it's going to offer. The whole ecosystem will be used. One-stop shop Volt. I believe in Volted Bones that VoltiChange will change the ultimate standard to DeFi. My guess is VoltiChange because it solves a problem that the entire space can benefit from. But think about it though, the VoltiCard, VoltiChange is used by projects. How many projects will there be? Right now we're over 100 projects, but okay, 1,000 projects might use VoltiChange. But think about how many individuals may have the VoltiCard. I could see well over 1,000 individuals using that. So I think the VoltiCard, from my perspective, would be the most used utility. So also, shout out to Space Crypto says check out vechain and VDSC updates. Come take the green pill. And shout out to everybody engaging with these posts as well. It's real important during the down times to come, show love to the Twitter pages, all the videos online about Volt, because you want as much engagement as possible, especially during these down times, because more engagement will allow the search engine to recommend it or the algorithm to recommend it to more people. And, you could possibly bring some more organic traction. And right before, things start to change, as far as before we get into that bull territory. So Pablo says, why you should vote. Let's talk tonight. Join the Twitter space at 10 p.m. Shout out to him. We might be having our first, we are having our first Twitter space coming soon. So stay tuned. When I launch my first one, I'll be, obviously making a notification on Twitter about it. Also probably a YouTube video. But Bybit says, what is your favorite meme coin right now? And tell us why. So if you're listening to this, I want you to jump over to my Twitter page. Make sure y'all follow me at DecemberDeMarco or my X page, whatever you want to call it. Go give me a follow. I just made a post saying which gem under $1 million market cap should I review on my channel. So if y'all got some new projects out there y'all are interested in seeing on my channel, go to that post and drop a project under there. So also, shout out to El Musa, says, is it the size or the voltage that matters? Today we discuss how you can finish strong on this road to $1 at vechain. Also, Vatoshi says, trending once again next to Tyson Fury and Shibarium. Even when you think it's quiet, the voltage and vote army don't stop. So this is good. You know, seeing even though there's not too much going on the price side of things, on the social side of things, people are still very active when it comes to posts. Take a look at this. 4,600 posts when it comes to vote. Only 2,500 posts when it comes to Tyson Fury. 3,100 posts when it comes to Canelo. So think about that, y'all. Vechain is, you know, trending right now or being talked about more than some of, you know, the most anticipated boxing matches, you know, coming up right now. So also Vatoshi says sometimes it really is that quick and easy to vote it up. Then shout out to Ladybug. She says, yes, it's ladies night and the voted feeling is right. Join us as we vote the women in Web3. Let's hang out. Y'all know the gentlemen and the fellas are welcome as well. So y'all always go show her some love. And shout out to Believes as well. Y'all show him some love. He says, I voted my outfit, FYI. Hey, Believes look like he listened to this type of music, man. Shout out to Believes, man. Y'all go make sure y'all follow, show him some love as well. But let's see. Votoshi says, good morning to those taking their coffee hot and voted. Also, shout out to Crypto Latina. She says, no se les olvide conectarse mañana a las 10 a.m. EST. So I don't know if I said that right, but, you know, I'm trying to work on my Spanish, man. So shout out to the Voted Espanol community as well. But Vatoshi says the longer the accumulation, the higher the voltage. That's something y'all got to know. The longer we consolidate on the chart, this is a technical, you know, factor. Longer a price trades sideways or consolidates, the bigger the breakout will be. Now, it could be to the upside or the downside, but with a project with a strong community, strong development team, strong fundamentals, strong utilities, it's likely to go to the upside. Also, it depends on macroeconomic factors, whether the overall market is bullish. You know, you got to keep that in mind also. So, voted to welcome Brokey ETH to our deflationary decentralized exchange. So shout out to Brokey, the world's first DeFi piggy bank. Are you broke from being scammed and rugged too many times? Join Brokey to change your life. I like this one. I'm gonna have to open this one up in a separate tab. We'll check them out later. But also, let's see. Vechain says, vote for a living. For some, it will become a dream. For others, it will become a reality. And, you know, I just like to see, even though there's not much going on right now, I just like to see the memes consistent. I like to see the social engagement or, you know, posts often, because it keeps the vote army or the vote token on the forefront of the vote army's minds. Because you got to think, there's always so many different new meme coin projects popping up left and right. So you have to do something, even though the price isn't doing something, just to keep that, you know, community engaged and, you know, keep the fellowship going. So also, just as we've seen China flip-flop on crypto regulations in recent months, we're now seeing Google relax its rules on crypto ads. While from the outside, the market may look dead right now, it seems more like it's the retail market participants who are dead, while the world's major players are taking the necessary steps to vote the next cycle. Build when they sleep. That's exactly what we are doing as well. A massive game bringing NFTs to Steam, the biggest gaming platform, many other viral products, and or all these things are slowly but surely getting ready behind the scenes. Too voted to be dead. So here's that post right there. It says Google's the largest advertising platform on earth. A whopping 87% of respondents use Google. From September 15, Google will allow ads for NFT games. Here's how it will impact the NFT space. So that's obviously bullish. You know, now we're going to see a lot more money, you know, being used to market and promote these different projects, which could, you know, bring more excitement and awareness into the NFT space. So that's cool to see. And, you know, if they're relaxing on NFT ads, they may, you know, relax as well on crypto ads in the future. So shout out to Spacey Crypto. Check out the Friday Vechain Daily Dose. And, yeah, that happened again. I will follow everyone back. Oh, so this is this space chick. Okay, so y'all, let's show some love. I did remember seeing Vatoshi say her Twitter page or X page was, you know, deleted or hacked or whatever happened. So make sure y'all take a quick moment to follow Spacey Crypto.v6 is her name, but the handle is at Spacey Crypto V6. So PACEYCRYPTOV6. Make sure y'all go give her a follow, man. She's holding it down on the front lines. I don't know what happened to her page, but, you know, obviously something happened where she needed to start another one. So, you know, let's show our support. Let her know that we rocking with her still. So also El Musa says the joy that comes with choosing the right token in the bear market outweighs the pain. Hey, that's facts right there. You know, if you're holding during the bear market and this token is dragging you down, and then eventually the bull market turns around and things go crazy, that's what happened to me with Doge. You know, I was holding Doge for a very long period while it was just continuously dropping, no end in sight. The next thing you know, all-time highs back to back, you know. So you just got to be patient. Understand what you hold. Do your due diligence so you can be confident in your investments. Also, Vitoshi says the work that's been put in every day, the exchanges we got listed on, the products released to date, the daily raised by the Vote Army are making Vote a sleeping giant. When the bell rings, it's all going to vote at once. I think, you know, when meme coin season officially is back during the bull market, I think people are going to look for solid utility meme coin plays that launched in the last bear market, and vechain will be one of those tokens that I think, you know, has one of the best chances to outshine a lot of projects. So shout out to Dragon De Oro. He says, is that Dragon of Gold? He says, my two favorite things, playing VDSC official battle royale on Steam while listening to Peso Pluma. So shout out to him and everybody playing the VDSC game. Also, Vitoshi says, when you know how hard the Vote Army is working and spreading the word, when you know how viral referral mechanisms can go, mind blown. Also, expect nothing. That's how it will be dropped. Protected by F around and find out surveillance. So basically, Vitoshi saying, you know, just be patient, you know, don't have an expectation of, you know, it needs to do this by this time or that time, or, you know, at this point, just, you know, be along for the ride. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. So that way you don't put yourself in an emotional situation. And then when things start to happen, you're going to be happy that you were able to hold on, y'all. So they also, Vitoshi says they were just supposed to test it, not get addicted, not yet. So yes, I see your point about getting, don't to use it for, hey, I'm not sure what Vitoshi is responding to right there. But also, just a little bit of voltage in there could unleash a massive shockwave. Don't say you weren't warned. And take a look at this, y'all. Take a look at how low vechain is on the charts right now. I can see, we'll actually pull it up on Dex Tools in a moment. But yeah, it's, you know, huge buying opportunities. Think about shibainu. $1,000 would have went down to around $1. You know, $1 before it, you know, took off and went to all-time highs during the 2021 run. So, you know, we could be seeing a similar situation play out with Vote. And if you're somebody who hasn't got in yet, think about the discount that you're getting versus the people who bought Vote at much higher levels. Crazy to think about, but yeah, it's the truth. Also, Gamebanger says, we on Saturdays, Vote Army here to vote the entire space. Tweet by tweet, space by space, live by live. We are not going anywhere. Shout out to all the ones on the front lines, man, holding it down. And then HYVE says, it's time for new integration. This time, we have a meme coin that wants to deliver a full-fledged project to its users. Me vechain, the electric dog themed token that has joined our payment system. So, Hy-Vee, new integration token, pay and accept payments in vechain for your jobs, tasks, and offers on app.hyvee.works. Okay, nice. Nice to see, you know, Vote is still building. So, also, Pablo says some tokens pump and dump, others die the same day. But Vote continues to develop its ecosystem while trading sideways for 40 days. If there's a token that can pull a 2021 SHIB run, it's definitely Vote. Y'all think about this. See the range that it's trading in. It's most likely going to break outside of that. We already see some of the wicks pointing heavily to the upside. Usually the wicks are a sneak peek on which direction the price wants to go. So we see the wicks pointing up and we're trading sideways. Normally, that's what that means. Now, obviously, something different could happen if there's a negative catalyst that outweighs that, but that's usually a sign you want to pay attention to. So shout out to Ladybug again. She says, we have 3 $50 ETH giveaways and 1 NFT. Like and retweet. Follow these individuals here. So you just see, you know, the creators around the Vote Army still working, you know, still keeping the token, you know, mentioned. You see the social interactions or engagements or mentions are still well over the thousands, you know, so that's a really good sign. Also, glad to welcome Play World Fund 3 to the deflationary ecosystem. This is the 195th project adding the VotiChange widget to its website. Y'all think about that. Almost 200 different projects are all using a utility that Vitoshi developed for the vechain ecosystem. This is absolutely massive, y'all. Think about it. This is just a small sample size right here, but a lot of people still don't know about change. If they did, a lot more people will be using it, but it takes time for, you know, awareness to spread, interest to pick up, and then eventually more and more projects will be using this. I could easily see thousands of projects using change, especially during the next bull market, because a lot of these new projects need an exchange to be listed on right away, and to have change right off the gate soon, you know, a few clicks of a button to add it to their website, and they get to mutually burn from their own supply and our supply. That's a win-win situation for everybody, y'all. So that's our vechain update as far as on the social side. Let's go check out Dex Tools and see what vechain is doing on the price side. So here we are, vechain right now. Taking a look at some of the things we last wrote up there. Remember, we predicted that Volt would break out around to these levels, and we actually did see it go up to those levels. It wicked up there briefly before pulling back, but now we see more wicks pointing to the upside again. So I'm expecting something similar to play out again. So maybe, I don't know, you want to set some sale orders or something. Like if it hits this range and it wicks up there quickly, you can, you know, take some profit if that's what you want to do. Especially for those that are buying around this level. Let's see what the percentage is on that first. Okay, just a nice little 30% gain right there. Nothing too major. But yeah, if you still want to accumulate at this level, you can take a look and see. This is some of the lowest levels, you know, Volt has been on this chart. So you buying now, you know, is a discount versus the people who were buying over here in these levels. So think about the people that are buying around May 13th. They were spending, I think that's 6 zeros. Well, at that 1,092 level, and right now the price is all the way down to that 2,373 level. So that's almost about, let's see, is that like 5? Let's see. Okay, so almost about 4x from people that were paying at that level. So you're getting an extreme discount right now, y'all. I know it might be hard to see. I know it might be hard to, you know, keep that faith. But the longer it trades sideways, the longer it's in consolidation, the bigger the breakout will be. We could potentially be seeing it break out to either of these levels. You know, this level here at the 4, you know, give or take a little bit because it's a little small to see. But around that 4.2 level, the 5.4 level, as well as that 7.2 level. So, you know, just keep your eyes peeled on vechain. Like I said, 6 zeros, 2,373 price right now. In the last 24 hours, only 12K in volume. So the volume is, you know, tapering off right now. This shows us that we're probably, you know, as closest to the bottom as we're going to get. So connect the dots on that. Y'all see them represent with the vechain. Matter of fact, let me put it on big screen. Y'all can see we still represent with the vechain merch, man. Salute to all the Volt Army. That's all we got for this video. Check out the links in the description section. Free stocks and crypto, as well as my book on Amazon. Now you can cop the physical version and the shibainu merch store in the description section as well. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. And we are, drop Volt Army in the comment section, man.